a powerful and practical energy technique that you can use in your daily life is called the energy bubble. Hi, my name is Shasta May Hernandez, pronouns they, them, their, and in today's video, we're going to learn about energy. We're also going to learn about the importance of protecting your energy, and I will share with you a technique I've been using for over a decade to protect my energy that you can use in your daily life. So stick around and we will go over all of that together. Now, when I say energy, what I mean by that is your essence internally and externally. Energy, I believe, is everything, and maybe you don't have the same belief, but maybe it's something similar, or it could be something different. Either way, there's an energy about things, about you, about interactions, about exchanges of objects and material things, and or unsaid or unspoken things. Energy exchanges between all beings and all things every single day in so many ways. And because of this, it is so incredibly important that as a human being on this planet, you learn how to protect your energy, to not only protect your energy, but to be in your own energy, and to be able to discern what is yours and what is not yours. Now, in this video, we're just going to talk about protecting your energy and a way to do that. And I will share more about discerning and being in your own energy consistently in other videos. If you'd like to see those, go ahead and comment below and let me know that you'd like more on those topics. Now, as far as protection is concerned, there are so many different ways that you can do this. This energy bubble technique is just one way, and I find it very useful because you can use it anywhere and you don't need anything. And it's something that can grow and evolve with you. I will show you the very basic form that I have used when I first learned, and for me, it has evolved tremendously over the years. And as we continue on this channel and I share more of my practices, you will probably see pieces of how that's evolved moving forward. But I do think it's important to start with something basic, especially if you are not used to talking about energy, if you're not used to being in your own energy, if you don't really have a sense of what energy is or your own energy is. It's really important to start small, to start with the simplest, most basic concepts and techniques and work your way up from there. And I definitely want to recommend taking things one step at a time and not skipping steps or trying to take shortcuts, especially if you are highly sensitive, if you get anxious easily or stressed easily, and or if you are going through a tremendous amount of high stress, trauma, or transformation in your life in general. I highly recommend moving slowly and taking one step at a time so that you have the opportunity to really learn what this is for you, to tailor it and make it your own, because you really are going to need your own way of doing this as you move forward and strengthen your ability to not only stay in your energy consistently, but discern and also then understand how to hone your energy and use it to its greatest capacity in your lifetime. Now, I want to touch on this technique, this energy bubble technique. There's probably many other names for it. This is just the name that I originally learned. For me, I see it as a round circular orb around my entire human form. And I consider the space between myself and where I see that orb ending in front of me, above me, on all sides of me, as my energetic field or my energetic aura. Others may have a different definition of what this is. I'm just sharing this with you because I think it's important for you to understand that we're not only going to work on protecting the energy that is within you, But we will also be working on creating an energy protection field around your entire energetic space that you carry. And so this will look a little different for each person. It will feel different for each person. And like I said, I'm going to go over a basic foundational understanding and show you a basic technique, walk you through that together so that you understand maybe how to start doing it for yourself. And I also want to note here that this is not really a time for you to think. Some of what I have already said may have you going up into your head and analyzing, judging, trying to find more definition, explanation, complete understanding, and that is normal. And I also want to say, if you could interrupt that at any point throughout this video and the exercise, the technique that I'm going to show you, please do so, because this is really moving into the realm of not thinking. Let's just say that for now, okay? So have a lot of patience for yourself and where your mind goes, and call yourself back into the present moment. Call yourself back into your body. You can do that through your breath very easily. And as we move into the guided technique together, you will have my voice along with you so that you have a guide and something to keep you centered in this practice, hopefully. Sometimes our mind will still run with it, so just stay patient with the process. And I also want to make a note that if you don't get it right away, it's okay. Take your time. If you do get it right away, awesome. Still take your time and practice utilizing this technique in your daily life and see how it starts to change things for you. Now, to begin the actual exercise, you're going to sit or lie down or stand up in a position that works for you. I do want you to close your eyes, so be in a place where you're able to do that when you're listening to this video, and if you can't, then come back to it later. Closing your eyes will allow you to stay focused on yourself and in your own body. And what I'd like you to do is imagine that you have different energy centers in your body and outside of your body that kind of run through the very center of yourself. And these are the centers that we will tap into. We're not going to tap into all of them. We're just going to move a little bit of energy so that you can start tapping into what that feels like for you. Now, I also, as we walk through this, I'm just going to kind of guide you through this visualization. So allow yourself to receive and to just be and to imagine whatever comes to mind without judgment and without force. Now we're going to get started. So hopefully you found your comfortable position. And as you're ready, go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in and exhale nice and slow all the way out with a sigh if you'd like. And allow yourself to come to stillness in the position that you are in, and begin to become present with your surroundings. Maybe any noises you can hear, scents you can smell, or even begin to sense the temperature of the space you're in. As you do this, allow your body to start relaxing all the way from your head, down along your face, the front and the back and the sides of your neck, relaxing all the way into your shoulders, into the front of your chest, the back of your shoulder blades. Allow that relaxation to move all the way down your arms, into your hands and your fingers and allow them to just hang loose in whatever position they are. Moving back toward the chest, allow your whole torso to relax, your stomach to hang loose. Relaxing your hips, your pelvic floor muscles, your buttocks, your thighs. Allow your calves, feet, and toes to relax completely. As you sit in this relaxed position, allow your attention to move now to your breath and observe your breath as it moves your belly or your chest in and out. Paying attention to how much fills those spaces, and maybe just noticing if it feels easy or difficult in the position that you're in, if you need to shift or move to get more comfortable and more relaxed, that's okay. Now, as you are relaxed in your position, I'd like you to begin to imagine a very still, fixed point of light in the very center of your heart. This light can be any color that you wish. It can be as bright as you wish, as big as you wish. But allow this light to fill your heart completely. And to shine outward from your heart. And to begin to move into all of the arteries, then into all of the veins of your entire cardiovascular system. Feel as that light moves through you. Notice any temperature changes, any sensations that you might feel. Imagine that light moving all through every part of you. See it as it extends and brightens. Feel it as it warms and energizes. Making sure to come back to your breath every now and again. Allowing for the gentle rise and fall of your chest or your belly. And as you feel complete in this, I'd like you to move your attention now down towards your belly, just centered between your belly button and your pelvis. Right in between those two, in the very center of your torso. I'd like you to imagine a magnet in that space. The magnet can be any size, any shape, any color that you wish. Imagine it now. And I want you to imagine that magnet turning on. And as that magnet turns on, it attracts all the light within your heart, all the energy that you gave away to everyone and everything throughout the day, to anyone that took from you throughout the day. Allow that magnet to draw all of your own energy back into you, into that space now. You can imagine this energy to look like anything, feel like anything, but imagine all of it coming back in and being welcomed by the light from your heart, being warmed by that light. Allow this to come into you now and to fill you and to fill the entire space of your lower belly, to fill this whole area with your own energy. And now that you have done this, I want you to just sit in this energy for a moment and see what it feels like. If you notice any changes or shifts, just allow it to be. And from here, you're going to imagine a giant bubble all around you. That bubble can be as big as you'd like, any color that you'd like. If a bubble doesn't work for you, it can be something else. But imagine this extending all around you on every side, with you in the very center. And everything between your human form and the edge of this bubble outside of you is your energetic field. And in this space, you may have also taken on energies that are not yours. Any projections, judgments from any other person or situation may be in here as well, and may also be within you. So in your bubble, I'd like you to imagine that you have something to clean with. It can be anything that you wish. Whatever first comes to mind, imagine that you're able to clean all surfaces of your energetic bubble from the inside and the outside. And as whatever you're using gets dirtier with the energies that you've taken on, throw it out, outside of your bubble, and get a new one, and keep cleaning until all surfaces are clean and clear, and you remain in your own energetic field and energy. As you complete your cleaning, just be in your own energy and see how that feels for you. Notice any shifts or changes now that you have done this cleaning exercise. And allow yourself to start coming back into your body by paying attention to your breath. Notice any changes in your breath. Begin to take in the space that you're in by noticing the temperature of the room or any noises you can hear nearby or in the distance. And as you feel ready, open your eyes, take a look around, move, be easy, and see how you feel. This was a very simple exercise to wake you up to how to make your own energy bubble, to cleanse your own energy, and to tap into the energy that's within you. I hope this was helpful and that you take time to practice this further. Let me know in the comments below how this was for you. And if you do this again, I'd love it if you'd come back and tell me how it's progressing. Thank you for joining, and please check the description box below for all of my services, and I will see you in the next video.